Hello all, it's the 7th of March 2018. You're here with Dan in Essex, UK in the polytunnel, and the weather around here has improved of late. We've had highs of around 10 degrees C, which is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe, so not too bad indeed. So what I thought I'd do, when I've had a bit of spare time, is come out here and start to set some flower seeds. So I'll show you what I've set a lot of them into. Now, I had a look on the internet and found a website called Plant Pots Direct, and ordered some of these trays or cells, whatever you want to call them. Good price. I ordered them in the early part of last week. It either might have been during that snowy episode or just before, but either way they arrived when we had all the snow. I felt very sorry for the delivery guy, but prompt delivery within 3 or 4 days, good quality product and a good price. So if you want seed trays, etc., I urge you to check Plant Pots Direct out. And I purchased new ones, and yes, quite often you can get second-hand ones, which, really are good. I have loads of them down there, look. But new ones can be good if you want to but I wanted clean ones so that there wasn't potential disease, sort of, introduced to anything that I'm going to be growing. And you can see I've got different sizes, so 6, 12s and 20s. And the 6s I'm generally going to use for things like vegetable plants such as courgettes, etc. Marrows, whatever, squashes, and the 12s, and the 20s probably going to use for flowers. Now, one thing I found very good about them is quite often plant pots are all flimsy. Well, trays, whatever, you have to put 2 together, but you can see these really hold their own. So, good product, good price, and good delivery. And you can even, if it's your thing, you can even purchase, a handle, that you can put on like that to hold it if you wish. So yeah, good product. So with regards to the seeds, so I've got a variety of sweet peas growing here, and that is old-fashioned. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've got some growing away inside in propagators. Now, I set them just a bit before these, and of course they are going to race away, if you want to call it, quicker than these. They've germinated already, and that's fine. I'm not expecting these to germinate as quick as them, but there's about 4 in each one. So I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. There's about 28 there, something like that. Now here, Crackerjack mixed African marigolds. I've got these in the 12s, 1 in each cell. And you can see that I'm using net curtains as an additional form of insulation, of warmth, etc. Now, I find these brilliant because generally people have them available. They're in your airing cupboard, or you're going to chuck them out, whatever. You can get them from second-hand shops. You can get them from jumble sales, car boots. Quite often people just want to get rid of them, and they often will give them to you for free. And you can use them as cloches, to cover brassicas such as cabbages, kale, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower, etc. And you can also use them if you've got say a cherry tree outside, or any crop really, any fruit that you want to protect from the birds. You can use these, so multi-purpose. Okay, so over here, another assortment of things that I have set. It's again under here, and another good thing about net curtains, of course, is they let the light through. Let's have a look. So I've got more of a laugh, really. I love sunflowers. I've got giant yellow sunflowers in these, and here, what have I got? That's the big reveal, isn't it? Nasturtium climbing tower mixed, and at the back, yeah, I've got some French marigolds variety petite mixed. So yeah, hoping for success. Oh, and down here I have Lobelias variety string of pearls. There you go. So I've got them down there. African marigolds, crackerjack mixed. And I got some leeks in here, variety musselburgh. So inside I've got some geraniums in some of the windowsill propagators, such as these. I've got sweet peas, as you know, a variety of tomatoes I've set already. I think that's about it for seeds I've set so far. So I'm hoping for some success in this, and hopefully these flowers will look good and add a nice bit of beautiful colour. And something else here, another windowsill propagator, Salvia, Blaze of Fire. Looking at the plum tree here, you can see, look at that, the buds are beginning to swell. It's variety Jubilee, should you wish to know. Buds are starting to swell nicely. Told a story about this pear tree. I call it the tree that never grows. Same with the apple tree here. Looking at this, I'm very excited about how this is going to go. Allotment seedless. Purchased this new. I have got some cuttings from other vines, but I wanted to purchase a new one. Up against this south facing fence. Okay, down here. That thermometer doesn't work, so I can't use that to show you any of the temperatures, but Brussels sprouts from last year I set these, excuse me, left them outside, no problem at all. Variety fill basket, the same with the kale here from last year as well, and down here. Now these are from the previous allotment seedless vine, and you can see the cuttings here, so we'll find out which ones of these have survived if and when they leaf out. So in order to get these seeds on their way, I'm ensuring that I leave the door closed on the polytunnel, because just a few degrees of extra heat can make all the difference. And looking at it, now I like to do things in a sort of a relatively simple way, and you can see that I use just normal, this came from Homebase, multi-purpose compost. And what I like to do when I'm working is I like to have it in a big pot like this. These are good, by the way, Spear and Jackson. I generally rate their tools very high. But yeah, so I have my compost in here, as I stated, just basic multi-purpose compost like that. And what I tend to do is just fill up my trays, and then I tend to just set, what I'm setting at the time. Like a typical bloke, I like things in a nice straight line. So yeah, wish me luck with regards to this flower growing. I'm certainly looking forward to it, because as you know, if you've been following my channel for a while, it's more about the growing of fruit and vegetables. So a sort of a new twist on things for me, but yeah, I'm excited about it and expecting it to be okay at least. Speak soon.